It was a masterpiece, guys.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
Now here's Lillard. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Grant's shot is off. Minnesota's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. For 3, Smith. That shot is off. And it's Portland the other way. They're looking for a little bit of redemption in this one after the loss to them here last time.
If they want to beat these guys this time, they have to do better on the glass. That was their undoing.
Well, you have to believe the coaching staff made that a point of emphasis. Better aggressiveness, better intensity on the backboards. Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Come on, box him out, man.
Grant outside. Portland, no good that time either. Pass to Edwards. Tipped. Grant with a steal. And here's Thibault. Lillard outside from behind the arc. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. The T-Wolves on top, opening up a huge gap. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise.
Their plus margin on the boards has fueled this lead. They've been the much more physical team.
Yeah, this is how I played. You got to lean on them until they break.
And now let's focus on a couple of guys who have been getting it done in the first half.
2 guys clearly battling for the spot, both putting on a show. You just hope it doesn't become an all-hero ball.
Yeah, it's the scoreboard that decides the real winner in the end. That's pretty profound, And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And you listen to the great defenders. They talk about disrupting the rhythm of a score. Doris, how do they accomplish that?
I think it can occur, Brian, in any number of ways. The first thought you have, obviously, is being physical, obviously within the rules. You can try to deny touches. You can try to deny spots on the floor that players are trying to get to. It can also be psychological. Try to get under the skin of the offensive player you're contending with.
On the court for Minnesota, Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Smith out there with Mike Conley. And it's Edwards in at the small forward position. Hits a three-pointer.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Pass to Nurkic. And here's Thibault. Three-pointer. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 5 rebounds tonight. Smith right side. Driving to the basket. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
You live for nights like this when it's all work.
Fans, let's hear from you. Make some noise for your Blazer Dancers.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Outside for Grant. There's the triple. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. Two important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's Nurkic, following the score by Minnesota.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
And an excellent job distributing the ball tonight. You can really see his feel for the game.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Grant with a screen on Conley. Pass to Sharp. 4-3. Edwards pulls it in. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Smith no good. The Trailblazers have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Here's Sharp. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 7 rebounds in the game. And it's Smith penetrating. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Portland has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4 to the middle. Here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
A floor general like Lillard won't miss that.
D up on it.
At the line for Portland.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2. Then it's Nasir Little. Then it's Drew Eubanks. And it's Watford in at the 4. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Here's Little. Here's Simons. Portland, no good that time either. Minnesota's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Timberwolves.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And this will go down as win number 25 for them this year.
And they've had their fingerprints all over this series, winning 2 straight and looking like they have this team's number.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for the chosen one.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
Now here's Simons. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Off target from outside.
Just a cold shooting night. Needs to try to make it into the basket.
The 3 ball. Smith no good. Over to the wing. Back to Lillard. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement